Have you ever not wanted to like something but ended up loving and appreciating it anyway? Well, this is that something right here, guys. This is it for me. The Prestige R2 Pro Dtf printer. I'm going to tell you why, in my opinion, it's the best 12-inch printer out there, and I'm going to tell you why, despite the fact of having the big boy over there in the back that prints 24 inches wide, why this is a perfect and was a perfect addition to my shop that I didn't even know that I needed.
Boom, wait a minute, just like that. Boom, 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 just like that. A-Dubb Productions, just like that. Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute.
So let's talk a little bit about the R2 Pro and what its main features are. It prints somewhere along between 30 and 35 square feet per hour, of course depending on the image size. And a big thing that sticks out in this little form factor is it has dual i1600 print heads, and these print heads move back and forth fast. They get the job done fast, and that is what sticks out to me out of everything. Not only does it print high quality, but it prints out fast. Now, let's talk about the print size. 13-inch wide film. And you would think that, Alan, you have a 24-inch printer, the Revel 2402T. Why on earth would you need something smaller? And you're right. I didn't. I don't. At least I thought I didn't. Until I started using it and realized exactly what it was good for. And let me give you guys a scenario. We all know that in the print industry right now is going crazy over DTF printers, right? Everybody loves DTFs. Everybody wants to press DTFs. It's easy, easy money, right? So when you get a DTF printer, you want to, when you're into the industry in general, you want to get the best that you can get that fits within your budget, right? So you would get a bigger printer like I got. You know, I started off with a smaller printer. You know, you guys know that I started off with the Prestige A3 Plus R, and then, you know, I've been experimenting with different DTF printers, and then we got the big boy over here. Now, being as though you have the big 24-inch wide printer, you shouldn't need something to print smaller. But in my case, since DTF has become part of my business and I'm starting to get more and more DTF orders on a consistent basis, you want to be efficient. And when talking about efficiency, we're not just talking about how fast you can produce a job, we're also talking about how efficient financially, from a financial perspective, you can produce that job. And if somebody orders a 12-inch design, right, and say for example they order 4 12-inch designs, right, on a 24-inch printer you can't fit the 12-inch designs next to each other because it's exactly 24 inches, and you don't quite get the whole 24 inches that your printer can get. You kind of get like 21.9 to be safe, because it has little ledges on both sides of the printer that has to lock down the film, so you don't quite get the whole 24 inches. So it's kind of safe to say you get 21 inches just to be on a very, very safe side. So when somebody orders prints like that, and it's not a gang sheet, or it's not like a bunch of 11-inch designs. 11 inches, I stack those next to each other and print up the whole sheet. But gang sheets, perfect for the big printer. 11 by 11s, perfect for the big printer. You can stack them side by side and go down the sheet. But when somebody orders 12-inch designs, or even when somebody orders some 11-inch designs, and that printer's already going, I can get this one going at the same time. But specifically for those pieces, those instances where I have a few gang sheets I have to print out, I put on the big boy over here. And then if I have some 12 inches of a few of those 12 inches, they don't fit side by side. So if I print out 12 inches on there, I'll be wasting that whole side of film. So it's perfect for this right here. And that's exactly what I've been using it for. And it helps me get stuff done so much faster and so much more efficient, because I can throw the 12-inch prints over here and I can have the bigger prints going over there. And guys, when I tell you that has increased my production tenfold. I cannot express how much I love this thing and how much I appreciate having this. So the ultimate DTF setup, if you have a little shop, is to have the big one and have a small one to complement it. I'm telling you, having two big ones is not the move, because when you get those 12-inch designs, you're going to be wasting film because you can't stack them next to each other. In the comments, let me know if you can relate to what I'm talking about and if it makes sense. But there are several things. One thing that I love about it is it's fast, right? Of course, it's not as fast as the big printer, like I've said before, but you can't compare the two because they're not in the same class. But one thing's for sure, it's fast within its own right, like super fast within its own right. And another thing that I've discovered, you know how when I had the Prestige A3 Plus R, I was concerned and I was trying to see if it's like a one-stop solution, meaning like you can multitask. Like I can put like 40 or 50 or 60 prints to print, and I can go and I can come back and they're all done. The Prestige R2, not quite. I mean, the Prestige A3 Plus R, not quite. But this machine right here, the Prestige R2 Pro, even the little one, the Prestige R2, because there's not much difference. This is just faster, right? It's faster, and I think the print heads are different, right? Better print heads and it's faster. But this machine right here, I can put whatever I put to print, as long as my Muro 13 is heated up, set it and forget about it, guys. This thing will keep on printing. You don't have to come back here. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to maintenance it. You don't have to do anything. It will just print, print, print. You come back and everything is done. Promise you that, because this is what I do with this one. All right. So from that perspective, it's worth having because it's like a worker, right? You know, and it increases your productivity. And at the price point, and you guys know I don't like to say that, I don't like to talk about anything unless I physically used it, right? But I can compare this to other printers, even though I don't have those other printers, because I've seen videos with people that have those other printers, and I have close relationships with people that have those other printers, and I've had a few of those other printers. So what I will say, and I'm not going to name any names because we're not doing that, but what I will say is at the price point and at this size, this is the best 13-inch DTF printer on the market. For the price and what you get when you pair it with the Muro 13, this is the best on the market, and I have it, and I'm thankful that I have it, and it doesn't get any better than this. You don't really have to worry about the maintenance at all. I haven't done anything like special to it. When I first got it, I did go ahead and wet cap it every time I left it sit. But when I got in touch with All American Print Supply Co., they told me that wasn't even necessary. So I kind of stopped wet capping it. And I'm going to be fully transparent and honest. I don't really trust what the manufacturers tell me since I've been dealing with these things. But I did leave this sit for a few days just to see what happened, and yeah, it is definitely set it and forget it. Leave it alone for like 2-3 days and you're good. Anything beyond that, I would still wet cap it, and that's why I said I did it a little bit, because sometimes I do still wet cap it. Wet capping means, wet capping means that you push the over arrow right here, and then you put some cleaning solution inside of the little rectangles they have over there, and then you press enter, and then the print head goes over top of it, and the print head sit inside of the cleaning solution for the whole time until you go to use it again. And then when you come back to use it, you just hit the clean button once or twice on this model to get all the cleaning solution out. Then you can start printing. That way your print heads don't get clogged. I do that all the time with the big boy, but with this one I can leave it sit for about 3 days or so, 4 days, and I haven't had any issues. Now I haven't left it sit without just by itself for longer than that, but guys, no issues with this printer as far as print heads getting clogged. I'm going to stick to my guns and say that as of right now, this is the best DTF printer at this 13-inch size on the market that you can get. I don't know what they did. It does have a self-agitating system for the whites in the back right here, but I don't know what they got going on inner workings of this, but this thing prints and prints and prints, and the heads don't get clogged, minimum maintenance, and it is a workhorse. And if you have the business for it, you're going to get your money back really, really fast, and you're not going to waste time printing DTFs because it is fast and it is efficient in those ways. All right. And if you have a bigger printer, honest to God, try to put yourself in a scenario where your big printer is going and you have another order that's for let's say 40 12-inch DTFs. Right? What do? You put it on this thing and you get this thing going, and you can forget about it while you go do some embroidery or go print up your shipping labels or whatever. But for all of my people that have those bigger DTF printers, what do you do when you have a 12-inch design that you can't stack them up next to each other? See, I didn't think about that perspective until after I got this, and after I thought that I didn't need it and I would hate it because now I have two DTF printers to monitor. But when I got to using it, I understood how much it made sense, and it helped my production that much faster. Does that make sense? For those of you guys who have the larger DTF printers, what do you do in those cases? Do you waste film? Or I'll tell you what I used to do. I used to go ahead and grab another design that's smaller and print it out anyway, as a, just so I won't waste that film. But I would print it out anyway and just put it to the side, and hopefully somebody buys those DTFs, right? So that's what I would do. But in this case, I can go ahead and print my large designs over here and the smaller ones over here. Maintain efficiency by not wasting film. All right. Now let's talk about the Muro 13 and what makes that so special. So this tiny little guy right here is the Muro 13 shaker baker roller oven, and paired with the Prestige R2 Pro, it makes this thing a set it and forget it powerhouse, guys. And I did a video where I sat this one next to the other shaker baker oven, and this is a lot smaller. And being as though it was so small, I didn't understand how this one could be better than the old one. But trust me when I say it is a lot better. All right. First of all, let's start with the fact that this right here drops down. It's like a convertible. It drops down, and you don't even need to use that if you want to, right? It has a little, pull it up, it has a little kickstand that folds out, and you can insert it in different notches in the back right here. And the part about this that I like the most is not only does it have a cover to cover up that dust, but in here, not the dust, but the powder, in here, it comes with a system that has this little bar right here, and it has some weight to it. It has a little bar right here that has these little rollers on each side that keeps the powder in the middle. So these right here, it sits on the film and it has some nice weight to it. It sits on the film, and the flanges that poke out help keep the powder right in the center, so you don't have to constantly put powder in it, keep on putting powder in it like you did on previous models. I love that. It's an absolute game changer. The inside of it is so much simplified. You put it in sideways, drop one inside, and then drop the other one inside on these little tracks. It has little tracks that line up perfectly, so you don't have to worry about anything as far as like not placing it in right or anything like that. The oven is a lot smaller, and instead of heating up at the top, the oven heats up at the bottom, and it has these little latches on the side right here. Let me pull the oven open real fast. It heats up at the bottom, so this heats up, not this part, and that just makes it easier for your ink as well as the powder to cure. I don't know what system they have going on over here, but it makes it so much better, guys. So much better, so much more efficient. And you can lock it down with these little latches on the side right here. That's pretty cool. It also has a filtration system built in right here on the top, so you don't have to worry about breathing those toxins. But full disclosure, in my opinion, I would get an air purifier anyway. And as a matter of fact, I'm even thinking about taking this small little tiny purifier off and using a purifier that I have over here and connect it to the top, because it's bigger and it'll probably do a better job in this little tiny thing right here. But that's just, you know, my personal opinion. As far as the roller is concerned, it is a lot smaller, and it does have guide wheels right here. It's two sets of rollers. This one the film sits on, and this one right here is one that like keeps the film straight. From the roller in the back of the machine through the entire system, then there are two little metal tabs right here that further guides the film through, down through here. Also keeping the film straight are these little, this little thing I just showed you, the wheels with the flanges. Then it goes through here. Then it has another part right here that keeps the film straight with this little thing. And then it finally hits the end roller right here. So whole lot of redundancies that helps keep the film straight. Whole lot of speed as far as the print head is concerned. Whole lot of less maintenance compared to other DTF printers that I've had, and I've had about 4 or 5 different ones. Whole lot of compactness in this shaker baker oven for people that have less size, and the price factor, considering everything that you get, is not that significant considering that you're going to be able to start a business. But I want to emphasize that everybody remains safe and wear your PPE when operating and doing things with this powder and stuff, guys. So that is my, after 2 weeks of using the Prestige R2 Pro Dtf printer and comparing it to other printers and talking to other people that I know have other DTF printers, this is my conclusion. I'm going to keep on using it, so just stay tuned to see if my opinion changes. But right now, like I said, I did not want to like this thing. I promise you I did not want to like this thing because I'm so in love with my other printer. But after I got quite a few orders over the past few weeks, I started liking it so much. And to the point when I come in, I turn on this heater, I turn on that heater. As soon as this heats up, go on my computer, send the designs to print right here, leave it alone, go over here and send the designs to print, and before you know it, I'm done all my orders, guys. So I love this thing, and I'm glad I have it as part of my work system because it complements the big printer very, very well, guys. And just so you guys know, because I have this, I have offered it's available to you guys because I want to pay it forward, because I've been able to being blessed with stuff like this. On AlanAwade.com, if you go to AlanAwade.com right now, you can buy $4 DTF transfers, sizes 11 by 11 and down. $4 DTF transfers. Also, the left chest transfers, I have an option for that too. They're a little bit less than $4, so you guys can go check that out too. Take advantage of all the savings that I have going on. Order a sample pack if you want to. All you got to do is pay shipping for the sample packs if you want to try it out first before you go place a big order. So far, I've been getting a lot of repeat business. A lot of people like my transfers, and I've heard it through the grapevine, through several people, that my transfers that I print up are better than a certain company. Starts with an N, ends with a A. Anyway, not gonna go there, but anyway, I'm very, very proud, very, very happy to be doing this stuff and offering these savings to you guys, especially in light of what's going on with the economy and stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys got a nice opening and introduction as to what the Prestige R2 Pro has to offer you. And if you're interested in buying this machine, make sure you use my All-American Print Supply Co. affiliate link down in the description below. My name is Alan Wade. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby? This right here, this right